Welcome back to Shalom Diaries. I'm Mary Shalomina, and I film from Ghana about faith, lifestyle, God, family, relationship. I mean, everything that makes you you. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I want to take this opportunity to thank you out there for your support, the words of encouragement, the messages. Like, God bless you so much. Like, it really keeps me going. And I also want to encourage you that if you are watching this video, you have not subscribed yet, you have not liked any of the videos yet, please go to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And yes, you can as well as let me know any topic in your life that, or any topic you think that it would be interesting and inspiring for us to learn a thing or two from. You can let me know, and I'll do well to get something on it. Yeah, and I will share with all of us. Yeah, God bless you. So today we are dealing with how to deal with anger, just to add up to the previous video I sent. Yes, so if you have not watched that video too, I think you should look for it and watch so that you like catch up where we started from and how where we are now and where we are continuing from. Okay, so I'll just do a quick recap for about 30 seconds and we'll jump into the video. So we talked about the fact that forgiveness is letting go and letting God. The state where you let everything go, you let go of the pain, the hurt, the hardships, you let go of the pain people have caused you and all those things, and letting the love of God flow through you to others, and letting go and letting God, forgiving irrespective of who the person is or what the person has done. And also talk about the fact that it is those around us that will hurt us. Of course, someone somewhere in another continent can't help hurt us, but it is those who are around us, our family, our friends, our beloveds, our spouses, that will do a thing or two that will hurt our emotions, and we feel like, God, this person. But we are saying that we should forgive irrespective of who the person is. Okay, so today we want to deal with how to deal with anger, because I made mention of the fact that one of the causes of unforgiveness is like having anger and bitterness in your heart, where it's like you harbor these feelings and it makes it so difficult for you to just forgive someone, because like you are so bitter, you are so angry at many things. So today we just want to learn a few things that can help us let go of this anger, that can help us like do away with this anger, so that we become a free person and that we walk about knowing that, okay, you can hurt me, I shouldn't allow what you are doing to get to me, let me just forgive and just move on. Yes, so the first one I'll talk about is prayer. Okay, so why prayer? Jesus started with prayer and ended with prayer. Prayer is the master's key. So you know that song that we used to sing in Sunday school. See, so prayer is the key. So it's like, let me use this example. Like me, as I was growing up in my faith, like I used to be so angry at a lot of things, and it's like when you do the thing the way I want it, or you don't do the thing the way I want it, or you do something small that's like I just go off and all. But I started praying about it to God, that God should help me deal with this anger, because definitely this is not me and I do not want it. And I believe that you watching me, you do not want it, because it's not something that is so proud of or something to write home about. So I prayed to God, yes, and God really helped, and He's still helping. In fact, He has helped me, and I am better off. You can see it, like, yeah. So, and I think I was saying this in one of the previous video, that see, most of the things that we pray to God about, God will not give it to us in the process state. God will not give us the remedy to these anger issues and bitterness that we have within us, but God brings situations our way to train us to know what we will do in that situation. Because like I said in the other video, God has already given us that resources that we need, that strength, that grace to overcome that situation. God has already given to us. It is embedded in us. So it is our duty to figure out where it is, how it can be accessed, and how to even operate it, nor bring it out. So you can do it. Yes, I believe that you can do everything with the help of God. For nothing is impossible for God. Your anger issue is not above God. If God was able to save us, oh, he can help deal with this issue. So pray to God about it. Ask him to help you to know how like to deal with this anger and what to do in situations. And trust me, you will love it. And the second one I'll talk about is knowing when to withdraw. It's like you should know when to retreat, when to just keep quiet and go back, when to just leave the scene, leave the crowd or whoever is annoying you. So it's like you don't know what this person is. If you stay for long, what would happen will be disastrous. You might not be able to control it. So the best thing you can do is to just walk away. Just quietly leave the scene. Because out of sight is out of mind. That's what psychologists say. Like to when children are growing up. And I believe that it's like if your eyes do not see it, it doesn't really annoys you. Or it's like if you don't hear, if you didn't hear someone insult you, it doesn't really get to you than like you hearing or listening to someone insult you like black and white. You see? So if possible, just walk away. Don't say anything. Just leave. In fact, it shows maturity and the fact that you are showing the difference, the distinction between you and the other person. I remember in level 300, a friend did that to me. I was asking the person for something and she just went all out. Why did I come to school for you? Like talking plenty and making a lot of accusations in the lecture hall. I mean, on our way to the lecture hall with people, those going for different lectures and those who are coming back from their lectures and all. And on the road, like I just stood and this girl started insulting me. Like I seriously, like I was so sad, I was so angry, but I knew that I couldn't retaliate, and I even don't have to. So I just stood there. When the person finished saying whatever she wanted to say, they said okay, and I just walked away. I just went inside the class and I sat down. Then, as I was in class, God was telling me that I should go and say sorry. I said, God, this person insulted me. I didn't do. I was just asking. I do have this. Like I think I missed the class, so I needed a slide on that lecture. That was all that I was asking for. And saying that why did I come to school for you? Do I have to be in class and those things? Like God, it was something else. Like all these people are around. Because I remember after that class and I went for my next class, then people were asking why do I have issues with that girl? Are we fighting or something? I said, but this person is my best friend. I've been walking up and down doing my like we literally do the same courses together. And God saying I should go and say sorry. I will, if God says so. So I was hurting, like I felt so proud that no, I didn't wrong this person. So why should I go and tell the person that I'm sorry? But like the spirit kept telling me, Mary, you have to say sorry. God. Then I went and I went to say sorry to this person. And that was it. Like I was like, no, I should rather be the one apologizing. I just went off board, blah blah blah, and saying a lot of story. You see, and that was it. And I don't remember it ever happened again. You see, so you should know when to be quiet, when to speak, and when not to speak. That's the second point I'm talking about. Learn when not to speak and when to speak. It's not everything that your voice must be heard. Sometimes you just have to keep quiet, retreat, walk away, keep quiet if you want to walk away. Learn when to speak and when not to speak. It's not everything that your voice must be heard. Like I was once ago a loud girl. I mean, every situation, like if you come and you see people talking, like and it's around my hood, then you see that I am there. I mean, it's around my area, kind of not area where I live, but like areas where it will interest me or it's annoying me. You hear my even if it's not my fight to cry, then I'll be fighting for people. But my sister told me that it's not everything that my voice should be heard. I remember, I think we were in a group doing something and they all told me that I should go and say this. I should go and tell them that we will not do blah blah. So it's like I became the black sheep of that group. And when everything finished, like my sister was looking at me and said, have you seen what you have caused? Were you the only one in that group that could have gone to say this? It's not everything that your voice must be heard. And from that time till now, this has been ringing in my ears. So it's not everything that you should speak about. Sometimes the best answer to give a fool is silence. Trust me. It really works. Just look at them in their fooling state and just keep quiet. Just look at them like whatever they are doing. Don't comment. They are not even worth words from your mouth. Just keep quiet and just watch them. And the silence itself will answer them. Then they'll be like, hey, me, what am I doing? And those things too. Just leave them. Me, I've come to also this point where I really don't want anyone talking to me anyhow in those days. So you learn how to carry yourself. You learn when to talk and when not to talk, where you should invite yourself and where you shouldn't invite yourself. Learn where to be and when not to be, when to speak, when to retreat, and when to talk. Yeah. And the third point, I would say that stay calm. Keep calm. Like, keep calm. Stay calm. And just let things unfold itself. And even if you would have to say something on a particular issue, you should know how to say. If you are too angry, don't talk. Because most of the times when we are angry, things that we say is like the heat of the moment. So we just say anything that comes to mind, just like that. Most of the times we might not even mean what we are saying, but we are just saying it because we are angry. Never forget that words spoken when angry can never be taken back. You can say sorry, but it will not erase the fact that once some time ago you said this and that to someone. People can forget, all right. People can forgive and forget. But I'm saying that those words said before the person can even forgive, it will cause the harm, and that harm would already be done. So if you are angry and you cannot talk calmly, keep quiet, walk away, or do something that will take your mind off it. Watch movies, eat, sleep, go and play football. Like, do something that will take your mind off the situation so you are calm to speak calmly. Yes, and the next one I'll talk about is learn how to say sorry. You see, saying sorry do not make you weak, or it doesn't mean that you are a weak person. But I've come to realize that saying sorry is actually some strength, like a strength that a lot of people is lacking. Saying sorry doesn't take anything out of you, but trust me, it makes you better. Like, I've been in a situation where, like, just the example I gave, these people hurt me, but I in turn go and say sorry to them. It's like it kind of takes some pride away and brings you down. Like, it has a way of putting you in check, knowing that, Charlie, you have to just come down to this level and say sorry because you are wrong. Accept that you are. Sometimes some people, they are angry about something that they know that this thing, I am the cause and I am at fault, yet still they would want to be angry because they think that whatever they say is fine now, and that's how it's supposed to be. No one else's matters, and that's not how it should be. Learn how to say sorry. Saying sorry is like the water that quenches fire. Like, it's a small word. It's just a 6-letter word, but it carries a lot of power in it. Sorry can just bring a heart that is so like head so angry. Just it comes it like, learn how to say sorry when you are wrong, and even when you are not wrong. Even the Bible says that when you are presenting your gifts at the altar and you remember that someone has done you wrong, not you have done someone wrong, someone has done wrong to you, the Bible says leave your gift or your sacrifice or your offering and go back and make peace with the person before you come and offer, because if you do not do that and you offer your sacrifice, it's in vain. Learn how to say sorry. It makes you better. It makes you beautiful. Trust me, that's the best thing you can ever do. In fact, these two languages, sorry and thank you, being appreciative and saying sorry. See, if you know how to do that, trust me, things will just fall in place for you. Because everyone wants someone who knows how to say sorry and how to be appreciative. Learn how to say sorry when you are wrong and even when you are not. Yeah. And the next one I will talk about is learn how to accommodate people also. To deal with anger, not being angry in the first place. You should learn and know that we all are from different backgrounds, different cultures, with different background training, or like bringing up and all those things, the values that was instilled in us, they are so different. So what I would want to be done for a particular thing will not be the same way someone else would do his or her own. So the fact that the thing wasn't done the way I wanted shouldn't mean that then I should be angry or like pissed off or bitter and say that I have to do something to show this girl that me too I did. No, there's no need. Let people be the way they are and be the way you are. Like I said, you can never determine how people should react, but your reaction definitely can be determined by you. So know that we are all different people with different mindsets. If you do that, it will really help you. So like when someone is doing something that should make you angry and unforgivable, you know that okay, this person is seeing the thing from a different perspective. Let me just let go. Or maybe even the mentality or the idea, the motive or the mindset for which the person did this or that wasn't necessary to do this. So be open-minded, be accommodative, allow people express themselves for who they are. Don't try to impose anything. Yes, and the next one I will talk about is look up to Jesus. You see, I in the previous video I was saying that like when some things were, I just asked myself, so if God was here, what would God do? Or if Christ was to be in my shoes, what would Christ do? And I said that Christ would definitely forgive. So who am I to say that I will not forgive someone of the wrong done to me? Let's go and let God. And to do that, just look up to God in every situation, in every circumstances. Just ask yourself this simple question: what would Christ do if he was in my possession right now? And just cast your mind back. How many times did Christ forgive the people of their wrongs? And even when they were beating him and doing all sorts of things, crucifying him, carrying the cross, like all the things that they did, he just looked at it and said that God forgive them, for they don't know what they are doing. Learn how to be like Jesus, because that's the ultimate. The Bible says day in and day out we are being transformed into the image of the Son by reading the word. God is a God of forgiveness. He's a loving Father who forgives our wrongs. Anytime you go to him, he forgives us. Learn how to forgive. Look up to Jesus and learn from him, because if we are his children, then his DNA must be seen in our lives. And yes, and do not love based on conditions. Do not love someone or forgive someone based on conditions or what the person can do. No one should do anything before you love the person. Love each and everyone, your beloveds, your spouses, your family, your mother, your father, your siblings, all the people around you. Love everyone unconditionally. The person shouldn't do anything before you love him or her. Love them as Christ would do same if he was you. Trust me, love is the antidote to all this one. So Jesus Christ said that the commandment has been summarized into two. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your mind, with all your soul, with all your body, with everything that you want to mention. And the second part was, and love your neighbor as yourself. The only antidote to unforgiveness, to anger, bitterness, pain in the heart is love. Trust me, if you work with this mindset, people will do something, people will do a whole lot of things, but it will not get to you, because your heart and your mind will be shielded and surrounded with so much love. So all these hurts will not be able to penetrate and even gain roots in your life. So quickly, let me just talk about some few effects of anger, saying that the devil uses anger as a foothold to enter our lives and to afflict us and to rid us of our blessings and all the things that is due, our breakthroughs. And I've come to realize that most of the times when I'm praying and like I'm waiting on the Lord seriously, like fasting and praying, that's when, like, after I'm done and let's say you just break or you just come back, something just happens, someone annoys you or someone just calls you and say like annoying things or things that shouldn't even be said to a human being, and you are so angry, like, God, no, be discerning, like, no, because that's one of the things that the devil uses to rape us of our blessings. Do not allow that to happen to you again. So when those things comes, just apply, just be quiet, just walk away, just pray to God for help. Do anything, but do not react. The Bible says that anger resides in the heart of fools. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 9. Do not let anger reign in your life. Do not let the sun go down on your anger. Forgive. Let go and let God. And also, it causes us to become like we lose our essence. Like when you are angry, your mindset and everything is crowded. You begin to think it gets the better half of you, and even physically, it affects your health. See the way your heart beats and your blood pressure shoots up, and it's like you can't even breathe. You are putting your body and your organs in danger. Just cool down and let everything happen as it should be. Let go and let God. And trust me, you will not regret this. So I will just say, be slow in speaking, for words spoken cannot be taken back nor erased. People forgive, but sometimes it is very difficult to forget. But make it a point that you forgive and forget. Because God forgives us and then He remembers it no more. And do not be in chains because of your anger. Forgive people for their wrongs, because it is people who will definitely hurt you. Let go and let God. Being angry and unforgiving is punishing yourself for someone else's wrongdoing. Don't do that. Stop putting yourself in the prison. Allow yourself and be happy in life. Life is too precious to waste even a minute of it hating someone or being angry at someone and be unforgiving. Love. Let love lead. Let God have His way in your life, and trust in your life will be better. God bless you so much for tuning in and for watching. Please do subscribe if you haven't. Like the videos and comment. Share. Like on social media platforms, your WhatsApp pages, Instagram, Facebook. Do well to share. God bless you. See you next time. Until I come your way. Bye.